to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. I've been flying from town to town,
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Epic Smasher, and today is Motivational Monday. I'm super excited to see all you guys here. I see Minnie, Chantel, Sammy, Tia, Fiery, James. Good to have every single one of you guys smashing that like button, sharing the stream, being here, being present, inviting your friends. It all means the world. Sherry smashing that like button. Good to have you, Sherry. We're just getting started. You showed up right on time. Today is Motivational Monday. You guys, whether you had questions last week into this week, we have questions that are being asked on Discord, and they get filtered throughout the week and then get presented on Monday. I don't get to see them until the very moment they'll be put in the chat, which is awesome and amazing. Chantel says, hey, what up, Chantel? Smashing the like button. Sherry sending out a rose. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like to see it. So you guys have questions about life. I'm going to give you a different perspective, some motivation, some positivity. This is a different way of thinking. I'm here to just spread positivity. Chantel, Sammy, I like it. I like to see it. Getting those numbers up quick. So if you guys have any questions in the chat, if you guys are going through anything, I'm definitely down to answer while we wait for some of the preloaded questions. It's groundhog. The groundhog saw its shadow. What does that mean? I forgot what that means. I need to plug this in. What happens if the groundhog sees its shadow? How's my day been? My day has been great. I woke up early. I stayed productive. I was doing some mindset stuff. I worked on myself and prepping and doing some things that are going to lead to opportunities. So, yes. It was a lot. It was a long but good day. Ooh, Sammy says, I got some teriyaki beef, by the way. Let's go. I don't know if you guys have tried. I literally bought 2 bags of, they also have the little like pieces of like jerky. It's like little pieces of jerky as well, Mr. Beast and Jack Links. And those things are really good too. They are so good. I had 2 bags and they were gone within like a day. Not from just myself, from all the kids. My kiddos had their friends over. They were chilling, hanging out. You love the sweet and hot in your instant noodles? What? I never even thought about that. Holy moly. You also got Feastables today? Let's go. You can never go wrong. Can never go get wrong getting both of those as a combo. I'll swear on it. That's the only ones we get in here is the bits of beef. Okay. Yep. Yes, 10 pack for 3. Oh, wow. Holy moly. That's actually pretty affordable. In the UK. 3 have gone already. 3 packs are gone already. Holy moly. Oh, no. Okay. No. That's what I meant. Like, you buy the pack of 10, and those packs, I bought 2 packs of the 10. So there's like 20, I think, if there's 10 in them, as you were saying. But they're in the one main bag, and then they have a whole bunch of mini bags. I didn't count how many was in there. I'm assuming 5 of each. But yeah, original and teriyaki. Boom, 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 boom. They're like alternating or whatever. It was good. It was really good. I need something to drink. You guys stay hydrated. Get something to drink. 1 box of 10 chocolate bars. Let's go. Okay, so you got the sideways ones versus the lay down box. You got the side box. Duck Boy says, yo, thanks for saying hi back. You're absolutely welcome. Good to have you, Duck Boy. Good to have you. Okay. Yes. What flavor did you go with? Because they also have like a variety pack, but I think there's only like 4 in those or something. Like 1 big bar in each one. MD Tammin, what's up? Yeah, Milk Crunch. Milk Crunch is the best. It's my favorite. Vanilla what? Chantel, Sammy. Oh, you guys are at 1.5k likes already. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Where did this go? Okay, so while we wait for our first question, see what questions I got. Tia, welcome. Here we go. First question actually just came through. Sherry smashing that like button. Lewis joined. What up, Lewis? Tia's back. Good to have you guys. Your question, when you come into the UK. I have the ability to go anywhere at any point right now. but I do need to update my passport. I was gonna go update my passport tomorrow. I was like, yo, last thing I need to just solidify. But I have the ability to travel at any point right now. So yeah, smart. So when is a good question? When is a good question? I guess there would have to be something going on for me to want to go to the UK. So like there would have to be something like, yo, like for instance, V Friends got something going on in the UK, or there's some like huge event or something fun that would bring me to the UK. You said me, champion, Ben, not enough. You guys. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I want to go do something fun. Ooh, Ben said he'll book a secret itinerary. If I said that right. I think itinerary. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Banter, only joking. I mean, I'm down. Surprise. He said surprise itinerary. Let us know, Ben. Let us know. We are on about to update the passport with the quickness. Cuz I got a Japan trip that I have to go to Japan this year. I like not even have to. I'm going to Japan this year. And I'm going to a whole bunch of other places. Like it's inevitable. Time, place, yo. Oh, yeah, why is that? Says Sammy. Because I've always, and a few of my friends actually hit me up, some from Beast Games. And they hit me up and they're like, yo, you should go to Japan with us in blank and blank and blank time. Not going to give the time. And I was like, yo, I'm already planning a trip. And they're like, well, you should go with us. And I'm like, I might do both because I ultimately want, like, I like traveling by myself because then I can just, like, chill. I don't have, like, to follow anybody's, like, vibes. I can just follow my own vibes. And then I get to meet people and just, like, not tied down to anything. So I usually always travel by myself unless I have a partner. If I have a significant other, then, you know, she's always coming. But I am just traveling this year. This year is all about self-love, prosperity, finding joy in all things that are interesting. Like if I'm inevitably doing something like, yo, it's hot outside and it's super hot, but I gotta find something to enjoy about it. Or just like winter, I used to not like winter unless I was hanging out with my kids or something. We were doing something fun. Or if snowboarding. So now that I snowboard, and it's my third season in, and I've wanted to get my own equipment for like the longest times, and I was using other people's equipment when I was younger, but now that I got my own, I can go like whenever I want. And it's so amazing. It's just freeing. It feels good. It's all the things. And once you're stuck doing something, like not stuck, but like if you're in an environment, you have to find a way to like have some fun, enjoy it. So snowboarding. Best way to get on my good side, guys, is talk about snowboarding. And I'll be like, yo, all right, now we talking. Okay. Anyways, yes, down, Ben, down. I think that'll be cool. Going to Japan maybe once, twice. Going to a few other places. UK needs to be one of them. Why Japan for your first trip of this year? Oh, okay. So why Japan? Great question. So why, ultimately? You guys are going to either laugh, vibe with it, relate, or just don't give a F, okay? I really love this movie, especially when I was a kid. It's called Mulan, okay? And Mulan is such a great movie. And in the movie, they have like the cherry blossoms like flowing throughout the wind and being crazy and awesome and cool. And it looks really freaking beautiful. And it's just like really like the scenery. It feels romantic. It feels like there's just like a lot of love there. It feels like there's a lot of history. It just, I want to go during cherry blossom season, and I want to experience the cherry blossoms just going everywhere, seeing all that, and just being present, not having to be like, yeah, I can just enjoy it and not being like, that's why I want to go twice, because one time I can just go by myself, not have to be like following with everybody. And like, if I want to just watch cherry, I know this, whatever it sounds, I don't care. If I just want to sit down at a bench, and I don't know if there is, at a park, and or just like stand on the top of like, you know, some bridge arc over the water and just watch cherry blossoms just like flow, 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 I think it would be so cool. I don't know, but what I do know, Desi, is that scene in particular, the scene where the cherry blossoms are flowing, right? Is that got me into that moment where I'm just like, bro, I really want to experience like, hold up, what up? What up? What's up?
Found
You watching my live
I
stream?
found it.
Yeah?
I found it.
Wow, dude. Oh, I hear you, dude. I love you. Okay, live streaming. I'm doing Motivational Monday. You want to hear it? I mean, technically, you're.
I'll pause it.
We're answering everybody's questions that they have about life. Oh, they can't see it. Here's the camera right here. The camera's right there. That's awesome. Cool. They said hi.
Hi.
They said hello from Russia. They're in Russia. Whoa. That's pretty cool, right? They're in another part of the world, right? They're in another country. Is that cool? We get to reach people all over the world. Welcome. Glad to have you. Oh, they said you're looking bigger. Still handsome dude, though. Bigger and handsome dude. Okay. You ready to do Motivational Monday? Desi says, what up, buddy? You're wild. That's cool. Okay. Ready to answer the first question? How would you answer this question? You ready? Okay, hang on. Maybe not. Hang on. All right, here we go. I'll word it different. You ready? If someone you love was feeling sad, how would you support them?
Good.
If someone you love was feeling sad,
Let me go.
okay. If someone you love was feeling sad, how would you support them?
By helping them.
Yeah. Okay. How would you help them?
By if they're tired about it, we can fix it.
Okay. So if the car is broken, you can help fix it. Okay. So what else? What if you don't know what they're sad about? How would you find out, and how could you support? Ask.
That I can do the bathroom while you're doing this.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
What, you want to see?
I want to see you do whatever you want to do without hurting yourself. So go ahead.
I don't know.
Put your hands back. Hands back. Oh, nice. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, not with the whole flip. You land and then you flip. Do the land then flip. Land, then do the roll. Land, then roll. Just for this moment.
Let me do the arm.
Bruh. What are you doing? Okay.
Does it.
Whoa. You said you wanted a haircut last week, right? And then when I was like, okay, I'm going to go get my haircut, you're like, oh, I want to. When we getting your haircut, do you still want that, or are you liking your long hair?
I liking it.
You liking it? Okay. All right. So you would ask them how you can show up for them, and if their car was messed up, that you would help them fix it. Yeah. What are you showing them? You leaning on me? Okay. They think that's cool.
Ah!
Okay. It's a Motivational Monday. I gotta do Motivational Monday now. Come on. Give me an hour. I love you. I love you. Where's Kel? Hello. Pick on the show. Hey, I have to do this. If I don't do this, then I'm gonna be on longer. Go play. Go play. No. No. I have the live stream later. Do you like that Daddy picked you up early today? Yes or no? Okay. So in order for me to pick you up early, I need to live stream. Okay? Does that make sense? I want to give you all the attention on the earth after I get done. Okay? 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 No. No, you gotta stay in there. Are you gonna be good? You're not being bad, but listen, let me live stream and then we're done. I'm serious. Let me live stream. Yeah, let me rephrase. When I'm done with live streaming, I'm gonna tickle you and find you, okay? When I'm done. Okay? Alright. I love you. Don't smack my face. Okay, I love you.
Let me show them.
No.
Let me show them.
No.
Let me show them.
No.
Guys! 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 What? Guys, what's the hand can do?
I can't do nothing.
Yes, you can. What do? Don't pull it.
Okay, you got it. Yep, you got it. All right, go. You tried it out.
Wait. They're not done. They're not done with your hold on.
Bruh. Don't touch my hood like that
Do
ever.
it again. And then put your head down. Hold my hands. Then 3, 2, 1, and then look down. Look down. And then go.
Go what?
Do it.
Do what?
Do that thing. It looks like I'm falling down a cliff.
Yeah.
And if you look down like that, then won't notice.
Oh, and then it looks like you're falling. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm like, what do you want, bro?
Do it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You're silly, dude.
Wait, do that thing that you did at my bedroom. Wait, you did this to me?
Stiff armed your face?
Yeah, do it then. No, here.
Alright, you're good. You're good.
How did I? Hey, Dad.
Drool on my phone.
Oh, you hurt me.
I didn't hurt you. You're hurting yourself.
You
I'm supposed to be doing something else right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. First question, technically. We've gone into it. Here we go. First question is, husband has started to spiral regarding mental health. How do I support him? So this individual has a partner. Their mental health is declining, and they want to support them. How do they do that? Oh, good call. Here we go. Okay, so the first question is, this individual says their husband has started to spiral regarding mental health, and how do they support them? I mean, there's a few different answers to this. It's a little bit more complicated if you know their situation. So I would be answering this based off of certain things that they need to put in play if they're not already. And then you have to identify what is causing them, like what is it in the first place? So like why are they spiraling? What is going on with them, right? So if you know what's going on, if they'll share that information, then you have a better idea of how to help that individual. Because people can spiral into mental spiral with their mental health in many different reasons why it starts happening. So it's like identifying where this is coming from. Is it past trauma? Is it something that you're currently not happy with in your day to day? Is it finding meaning and purpose? Is it what they're eating that's causing their gut to be out of whack, which is causing their hormones or, different side effects because they're only receiving certain parts of their nutrients, which is, it's like when you're hangry. When you're hungry, you get a side effect. Well, same thing when you're not processing certain emotions. So if you know what it's coming from, awesome. If you don't know what it's coming from, well, then you have to isolate and find out what it could be. Are you eating healthy? Yes. Okay, cool. It's probably not the eating aspect. Are you getting enough self-care, self-love, escape from your day-to-day? Are you able to do things that you love? Is there meaning to your life? What brings you joy? HHC, I can see the mic. It's within blue, so what I would say to you is maybe you just have the volume up too high, buddy. So just turn the volume down. So identify, and you can be of judgment as well. You can look at your partner and you can be like, okay, do they look like they're in the best of health? Physically, obviously not mentally. Emotionally, have they been through past trauma? And when they do you know about this trauma? If you don't know about anything, can you find out, what is it that they're processing, when they're feeling these things? But I guess just like as an immediate, what you can do, because you need to find out how you can show up for this person, because they're going through it, but they ultimately need to feel like somebody is there, capable of the keyword capable, or has the capacity to help that individual. It's like, if you don't have the capacity to help, and then you may need tools and resources around you in order for either you to be able to help and assist, or for them to be able to help and assist themselves. It's like, nobody can bring you happiness. You have to find happiness from within. People can make you feel that feeling of happiness. They can make you feel that way. But it's for that moment. It's for that time. It's for that duration. But ultimately, happiness is within you. It's just how prevalent, if that's the word, prevalent it is. How much are you paying attention to it? So I would say, if you know that they're eating, I would say if you know that they're eating good, you know that they're taking time away from to themselves, you know that if they're not spiritually aligned or spiritually connected, find out if they can, meditate, or if they do read the Bible or want to get closer in that end. I'm not saying like that's the all answer. What I'm stating is, give them different outlets and find out what support you can find. And sometimes reading a verse, I can be like, oh, wow, that all makes sense. Or sometimes eating the right thing, I have more clarity. Or sometimes going on a walk, I can escape the day to day, and I can process these things because I'm breathing in and I'm just absorbing the nature around me. So ask them how they're feeling, and when they're in these feelings that they're having this, whether it's a mental breakdown, whether it's their mental health is decreasing, have them write down in those moments how they're feeling, why they're feeling it. Is it a trigger? What do they think triggered it? And the more you can identify these certain things, it's not like, okay, hey, we're going to stop these triggers. It's more of identifying these triggers so that way when they do occur, you can have a different coping mechanism for them. So, oh, yep, that's exactly where I was going, Ryan. That's exactly where I was going. Yep. So if you don't have the ability and you're looking out and you're like, okay, hey, this is in check, this is good, they're doing this, it's not making sense. Sometimes you may not be able to see something because it's not something that you're looking for. It's like, okay, hey, you love a red car, you want this new Audi R8 with, it's a color red. Well, you're going to start to see those things. You're going to start to see that Audi R8 red all over the place. So it's like, if you have the tools and resources, you're going to be looking out for it. It's almost like you can't see it any other way. So if you don't have that ability and you're not finding any other way to help out, then that's where you need to bring maybe a third party in, where it's like, okay, therapy. Just as Ryan was saying, that's where I was going to go with that, is if you can't see or tell those signs or find out when these are happening or make those connections, start by writing these things down, bring it to a therapist, and then be like, okay, hey, based off of this, they're telling me, or maybe that person brings in the writings, your partner, and says, hey, during these times I'm feeling this is what's going on. Do you see any connection? And then being an outside, not in the, every single transaction throughout the day and making certain decisions or around you, they can identify what you can't because you're just in it, if that makes sense. So, yep, that's exactly right. If you know that those signs, like you've done everything, their health is in check, they're eating good, they're taking walks, they're writing, they're journaling, they're meditating, they're doing all the things that they could possibly do to help bring in these, trying new things, trying to find that inner joy again, try to find that meaning. If they're doing all these things and it's not working, like ultimately, that's exactly what I would do. I am a person who likes to keep things on the inside unless I really, really, really trust somebody to have those conversations. And it's not that like your partner isn't somebody you can trust. It's one of those things where it's some things your partner doesn't need to know is troubling you. Not that they don't need to know, but doesn't need to know that it's troubling you. For instance, like being too vulnerable within a relationship can be, cannot be good. Let me be straightforward. In cases that you're too vulnerable, you could look weak. So it's very important to know when you can be vulnerable and have people around you that you can be vulnerable around. But sometimes your partner, it's great to have one that's going to support you and give you all the love. But if they know that, like, let's say something's troubling you at your workplace, and it's not going to cause like friction or anything like that, but it may be troubling you, and then you go and you tell your significant other, what's going on, like let's say that it's a check or not enough hours or whatever it is, then they're going to start not feeling that safety, not feeling that like, okay, now I got to think of a solution. And then they're taking them out of the feminine, and there's just a bigger side to that. So there's certain things that men don't want to tell their partner based off of making sure that they can stay in a certain mindset and not have to kind of deal with certain things that, we should be worrying about. So happy Monday. Thank you, Soul J. I appreciate you. Happy Monday to you. So as men, we don't want our significant others to worry about things that we can ultimately handle and take care of. We don't want to create that ultimate underlining pressure that we, don't got it taken care of. We don't got it handled. And some things we can talk about almost everything with our partners. Being vulnerable is important. but to the point to where you can still be respected, to the point where you're you can speak everything and not feel like you're less of a man, because you have things going on. We all have things going on, guys. And I'm not saying it's not that to not have those conversations with your partner. I'm saying that it's harder for us to have certain conversations because we ultimately want our significant other to feel safe, to feel secure, to feel like they're protected. And if you're talking about, hey, finances aren't going good or whatever, then it's just going to take things out of place. So there's just things that you may not be able to talk to in its full. You might be like one sentence, one word, two sentence, but you're not going to get crazy into it. But if you have somebody on the third party, I'm not talking about some random person that you're confining in. I'm talking about a specialist in trauma, a specialist in tools and resources that's going to get you into a position, into a mindset that's going to rewire that brain. It's just rewiring. It's reprogramming. You just have to reprogram it. You have to pay attention to certain things that you typically wouldn't be paying attention to because you're going throughout life. Those aren't the signs until you're presented those signs, and then you're like, okay, I can't see it any other way. So everyone's important. Everyone's important. It's important to get things off your mind and off your chest, because it's a heavy weight if you hold on to it. It can come out in many different forms. In some ways, you may not have the control. For instance, mental health. Sometimes you may not have the control. You might only have the reaction. So, ask how you can support. Check those major things out. See if they align. See if they're good. Ask identifying questions when you see or notice them in swift change. So you're going throughout life, everything's good, and then all of a sudden a change in behavior. What happened? And you can sense that energy, that's your partner. Ask them, hey, what just happened? Where did your mind go? What are you thinking about right now? I just noticed you were in a peaceful state, and all of a sudden now you're really, you're agitated, or you feel like there's urgency, or you can sense something's off, or now you're really quiet, or you're staring off into the distance a lot. Whatever it may be. Pay attention to those cues. Pay attention to what times that they happen. So that way you can identify, is this person, did they just have a moment where they're daydreaming and that's what changed that whole thing for them? Or, did they have an interaction in the store and somebody, took their cart or an item off the shelf that they wanted, or whatever it may be. Pay attention to those cues. Find out what those triggers are. Find out how you can show up for them. Even if it's a word of, hey, there may not be all the things that you can speak to me. For instance, somebody goes to the military. They go off, they go to war. They have all these things that are occurring during this time, all these things and actions that they have to do because they're serving, and they're doing the things that are ultimately either going to keep us safe or keep them safe in that moment. Then they go through these things and they come home. Instead of somebody being like, yo, I saw somebody's face hanging half off and had one eye, or, somebody's, the blood coming out their neck, or whatever kind of crazy situation, or whatever, they've seen somebody get blown up into many pieces. It's like, sometimes you don't talk about those things because it's like you don't want to relive them, but you're forced to all the time, but you don't want to relive it. But you also want people to understand what you're going through. So that way, in those moments, in those moments, you have a little bit of more understanding. You have a little bit more empathy. You have people around you can your significant other can be there for you a lot easier if you do open up in those ways. But if it is something that you're not wanting to bring up because you think it'll cause friction or whatever it may be, bring it up to a therapist and say, hey, is this something that I should bring up? Is this something, how can I bring this up? How can I bring it up without, my significant other feeling like, things are shaky or rocky or not stable, What up, Cruz? Good to have you, bro. Yakamono. What up, Yakamono? We just lived through that description. What? What did you just live through? Like how detailed I got? The neck bleed. Oh, yikes. I'm sorry. I had very vivid imagination. When I describe things, I see it like a movie. So like, as I'm telling you, I'm like seeing it as a movie in front of my face. Like I might be looking at the camera, but I'm ultimately like daydreaming and just thinking about it. So I'm sorry. I'm not I'm not trying to get too crazy, but that's just what was happening. What was you talking about? So today's Motivational Monday for everybody tuning in. Motivational Monday is a day that you can ask questions either in chat or anonymous by going through the Discord and filling out the form, putting a question in there, and then I will answer it the following Monday as long as it makes sense to the stream. So we had a question, and I was answering that question. So you came in while I was answering that question. Cool? Yeah. Is that Patient Pig? Yakamono. Is that Patient Pig for your PFP? Today is just Motivational Monday. Oh, for sure, no way. Okay, hey, you were a lot cooler in my book even like now. I like that. We got somebody from the V Friends community. That hits home. Patient Pig is a bossy boss to the max. I had this red hat that was Patient Pig. It was one of my favorite hats. Anyways, can you add me back on Snaps is Crude? I don't add anybody. My brand manager handles all of my social medias except for my personal IG. Okay, next question is, how do you build trust within yourself?
Dad, do you want the last one?
There's only one more, bro?
Yeah.
How, dude? Did you already have one?
I already have two.
Your face tells me you did, bro. Look at the camera. You look like the Joker. You look like the Joker over there, bro.
Oh, Colton.
Colton. Oh, that's your buddy?
No, I don't know.
You said I don't know.
I just know that's Colton.
Let's ask Cal. Cal, today is Motivational Monday, and what we do is we answer questions that people have. So here's one of the questions that they have. Come here into the camera so they can see you and your reaction here. That's okay. Come more in because they can't see you on this side. Yep, right there. How do you build trust within yourself?
I don't know.
So
Why are you telling me to shut up, Kingston? So shut up.
So here's the example. Let's say you want to jump from this side of the room to that side of the room. Okay? Do you have trust that you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So how did you build enough trust that you know you can jump from this side to that side?
Wait, I don't know.
Okay, so that was one example. It was pretty low of an example, but let's find another one. Are you dedicated to soccer?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you trust yourself that you are going to continue with soccer and you're going to continue to help your team and continue to make goals?
No. Exactly.
Bro! Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Next point. How do we get it across to you? Okay. Building trust within yourself. Like, here's the example would be like, I say that I'm going to do 10 push-ups a day. So now, if I miss those 10 push-ups,
I lose trust.
I start to lose trust in my work. My body naturally senses is like, yo, you said you were going to do something, you didn't do it. That's no more trust, right? And it's not no more trust, but over time. So how can you build trust within yourself? Would you say like consistent actions lead to it?
What, Kingston? What? Yeah.
He's locked in. Okay. Anne-Marie, what up, Anne-Marie? Okay. What's going on? Good to have you. Okay, close that door for me. Close the door. Thank you. Okay.
No.
I tried my best to give as many examples as I could on that one. Chat, you guys could have helped me on that one. So how do you build trust within yourself? I think it takes repetition over repetition, saying you're going to do something and then following through with that, as over and over and over. And the more you do that, the more your body recognizes that, hey, he says he's going to do something, he actually does it with action. I can trust that he's going to say, do, and that's the result, right? So how can you build trust within yourself is start small to get to that big goal. Hey, I want to consistently go to the gym. Okay, start small, build trust within yourself to go to the gym, to make it that long haul, to make this into your lifestyle. Go 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 15, then 20, then 30, and just keep raising it up each time you go to the gym till 31 days hit. And then it becomes this thing where you're like, okay, hey, I'm spending all this time, and you're not going to spend like 2 hours. You might, depending on what you like. Maybe you like to just chill, hang out, people observe, talk, whatever it may be. I don't know. But Bill Shaw, it's so good to see Bill Shaw. Bill, it's been way too long, bro. So you build trust within yourself by telling yourself you're going to do something and then following through with that action, and then allowing your nervous system to understand like, hey, he says it, he's going to do it. It's inevitable. Boom. So tell yourself, do the action, see the result. Build trust. Build trust over repetitive action when you say you're going to do it. Travis Ratcliffe, what up, Travis? That's what I would say. What about you guys? I'd say also have an empathy for yourself. If you don't get it on the first time, if you don't get it on the first go, if you're like, hey, today is Monday, and I already said on Monday I'm going to do this, and I already failed at doing that because I said I wasn't going to do this, and I already did that, right? Don't say, okay, well, I'll wait till next Monday to do that. Say, okay, we said we were going to do this on Monday. Today is Monday. We messed up. Let's not wait till next Monday. Let's just follow through. Let's, in this very moment, let's recognize and continue from this moment forward. And then that next day comes and you're like, okay, hey, yesterday I might have slipped up. But once I recognized that I slipped up, I continued that path. You recognized and changed it. Okay, now that I changed it, today I'm good. And then let's say you get to almost the end of the day and you mess up. You're like, dang, I almost made it the whole day.
Go to.
I got one. I'll give you a 5-minute warning to find you.
No.
18 minutes? You have 18-minute warning right now. 18-minute warning.
You already done?
18 minutes. That's 18 minutes, bro.
You done?
Almost. Love you. What up, Keanu? Can I be your duo in a tournament, please? What tournament are you wanting to do? Okay, let's get back into that. Where was I? Bing, 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 bing. Okay, trust. Actions. Lead to it. Oh, okay. Messing up. Understanding that it's okay to mess up. We all freaking mess up. It's a part of being human. We're not perfect. Recognize your mistake. Take full responsibility. And tell yourself it's not going to happen again. And you're going to get through tomorrow. And if you get to that next day and you get all the way to the night and you're like, man, I thought I would make it and I just didn't make it. TBFT me says, yo, how have you been? What up, bro? It's been way too long, man. What's the word? Talk to me, bruh. Ow, ow. Today's Motivational Monday, so we are answering questions that anybody has about life, giving motivation, optimism, positivity, just a different way of thinking. So this question was, how do you build trust within yourself? I gave first portion, and then the second portion is kind of where I'm on now. And I was stating that if you mess up, if you say you're going to do, because ultimately to build trust is saying you're going to do something, repeating that over time till your nervous system feels safe enough to that your words align with your actions. It's like, okay, your words align with your actions. I feel it. We're building trust. My nervous system doesn't need to freak out now. It trusts you, kind of system. So it needs to say, okay, your words align with your actions, and then boom. If you say you're going to do something on Monday, this is where I was now. If you say you're going to do something on Monday comes along and you mess up, forgive yourself, have empathy, have compassion from that moment, recognize, take full responsibility and say, okay, hey, I understand this was a vice, this was whatever it may be. I want to change. In this moment, I'm not downing myself. I'm just recognizing that I can be better. And then tomorrow comes. And then you get all the way to the nighttime. There we go. Hola, good. Smashing that follow button. Welcome to the Smashers. Boom, baby. Ow, ow. You get all the way to that next night. And you mess up again. And you're like, dang, I almost made it a whole 24 hours, right? And you're like, okay, you know what? We got this. We're getting better and we're getting better. And you just challenge yourself and you have empathy and you have compassion. And it doesn't mean, oh, I start from ground zero. You've built up resistance. The more resistance you're building up, the more like that cartilage in a sense, but like that, I don't know what you'd say, but like more resistance you're building up, the more easier it is to get back into flow. It's like if you built up 3 months of consistency and you take 1 day off, it's a lot easier to just jump right back into it than it is taking 2 weeks off and then jumping back into it. So just kind of the resistance after, doing it for, let's say, a couple years, your resistance is so huge that it's like, okay, you might fall off for a week because you went on this trip and then you come back and you're like, okay, I'm back into it. Everything's good. But you might even see even better results because you're used to just go. And then your body finally got some rest. So action, repeat, build trust. Have empathy and compassion when you fall short. Fall forward. Learn. And don't be afraid to try again. Not the following Monday, but immediately after. Okay? You're at work, just dropped by to say hi. I hope to see you in season 3. Yo, hope to see you too, bro. Let's go. That was cool. That's cool, bro. I appreciate that, man. That's really, really cool. TBF me was one of my Beast Games contestants. Bossy boss to the max. You're an absolute legend, bro. So freaking good to see you in here. Sherry smashing that like button. Let's go. Brilliant idea. Funny joke, says OX. Oh, what joke was it? What joke was funny? And what was the brilliant idea? I like to know these things. It was at 6:59, so it was just a few minutes ago. What was the funny joke I said? And what was the brilliant idea I just said too? I don't know it. I say it and then, well, bam, it's gone. I was connected. And then I'm not connected. All right. I want to know, OX. OX0802. Boom. Okay. I think we're on to our last question because we are at our time. Where are we at? Where are we at, my friend? 5-minute warning. No, Chinto. Yakamono. Anne-Marie. TBFT me. Chantel. Solje. Colton. Sammy. Sherry. Ben. Travis. Asen. Aniha. Duck. Wow. This one's a good one. I have this dream of starting my own teaching business, but I'm scared whether I'm capable enough. Any thoughts? So this individual really wants to start this teaching business, but they're scared whether they're going to be capable enough. So what do we got to tell them? If you have thoughts of doing something and it excites you, and it's a vision that was given to you, and this is something that you want to do, go all in. Go absolutely all in. You're capable, way more capable than you realize. You were given that vision and that want and that desire because you're more than capable. You just need to be in the seat to realize it. And sometimes you need to be in that seat for a while for you to realize, like, oh, hey, this is actually something that naturally flows. I'm actually really good at this. Holy moly. Why was I ever so scared? It's about taking that step forward, going towards what you want, doing something that puts you in an uncomfortable uncomfortable space in a sense, where you're putting yourself in a new environment. You're trying out something that you're excited for, something that has been on your mind for a while. Go out, go do it, go give it a go, go give it your most absolute highest go. You could succeed beyond measurement. You could exceed beyond your own measurement. And you tried it and you've done it. And then when life passes and you're at the end and you're thinking, you're not going to be thinking like, oh, I didn't do this. I actually did. I followed through. I tried it. I wanted to do this, and look at the results. And guess what? You may not do terrible. You may not do great right off rip. But you very much so might. There's a chance of both sides, but it's all a learning process. It's all something that's like, is it worth continuing? Dive in, go all in, be curious, have fun, see where it takes you. And what? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years go down the line, you can always change it. Do it. What up, Colton? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyone have some final thoughts before we end the stream? It's been amazing. It's been an awesome stream. Anybody can extend it as well. If you guys extend it, I'm down to do whatever. Motivational Monday plus gaming. Type in !store in order to do that. If not, we're going to be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST. Anybody's able to join tomorrow, so make sure you're here early so you can get a spot. I'll be in Discord for maybe like 5 minutes after the stream, so if you guys are here and you guys want to continue to talk, put something in the Discord and I'll reply back. You guys are bossy bosses to the max. If you guys have any other questions for next week, go into the Discord, go to the forum in the Discord, put a question in there, and you'll be anonymous. Nobody will know it's from you. And then next week, you'll probably hear that question. So, all right, guys. Well, I love you. You guys have a great night. It has been an awesome, amazing, freaking baller of a Monday. And I love being here with you guys. It has been so good. It has been so amazing. I love you guys. Catch you on the flip side. Ciao. Oh,